Also in San Francisco right now, a man is in custody after police say he hit two people with his car in two separate incidents. One of the victims, a 14-year-old girl who was walking to school. KTVU's Christian Captain has this story.
A wild chase and two hit and runs ended with a collision here at Embarcadero and Green Street in San Francisco. But police say the story started here at the intersection of Jones and Market at around 7:50 a.m. Police say a driver in a white Mustang was spinning donuts in this intersection and collided with a worker from Urban Alchemy, then sped away. Police responded to the area and say the victim was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators also say that a witness was able to provide detailed information about the white Mustang, including a license plate number.
Later on, at approximately 9:20, officers observed the suspect vehicle continuing to drive recklessly and committing multiple vehicle violations.
Police say those officers tried to pull over the Mustang, but instead of stopping, the driver sped off with officers in pursuit. That pursuit led to Francisco Middle School, where the driver of the Mustang hit a 14-year-old girl crossing in the crosswalk. The pursuing officers stopped to help that girl. She, too, was taken to the hospital with what we're hearing were non-life-threatening injuries. San Francisco Unified Schools released a statement reading in part, quote, "This morning, a Francisco Middle School student was struck by a car while walking in the crosswalk on their way to class at around 9:30 a.m. The student was in stable condition and with their family. Officers say continuing to pursue the Mustang was too dangerous, the driver too erratic and too careless.
It's based on the fact that the individual fled the scene after hitting a pedestrian, continued to drive recklessly, and failed to stop at another vehicle collision involving a juvenile pedestrian. He posed a risk to the public.
Officers say the suspect ultimately crashed at Embarcadero and Green, about 3/4 of a mile from where he struck that 14-year-old girl. Officers say they were then able to arrest him. Investigators say he too was transported to the hospital with injuries they say were not related to the multiple crashes in which they say he was involved. At this point, investigators aren't releasing the name of the driver or saying where he is from. They say multiple felony charges are pending. In San Francisco, Christian Captain, KTVU, Fox 2 News.